am so excited. Again, but six of Olympia yangu panapa nimbo scream up panapa sora kwa Leslie to be like that. Thank you so much.
Oh, I'm so excited. Hi.
Ooh.
I'm good. How are you?
I am good. I am the hype lady, as you can see. I cannot contain myself because this is Leslie that I'm talking to, yo.
I'm finally here on the show. I'm so excited.
Thank you so much. We love your music and we truly appreciate your music. And I have my friends there in the UK. When you released Tins in Jumba, she always says, guess which song is this song it is. She can say,
I love
we love you. Exactly. We love your music.
Thank you. That really means a lot. It really means a lot.
No, that is so awesome. And thank you so much for coming through. I know it is so early on your end, but congratulations on the launch of the new song.
Oh my God. Thank you. I'm so excited. It's just like you see, you're giving birth to this baby that you've been keeping for a long time. And finally everyone can hear.
That's a long time. No, we're going to get into that long time. And before we get into that long time, do you mind just keeping our listeners up to up to speed with your upbringing, a little bit about you and your background, because I know you're our artist of the day, you're our guest of the day, and it's all about you. I was so excited to announce, Amanda, Leslie's your artist of the day. I was like, okay, that's easy.
Wow. Oh, I'm so excited. Thank you for having me on the show. I'm Leslie Madzorera. I'm a gospel artist based in UK. But before I moved to UK, I'm actually born and bred in Kwekwe, small little town called Kwekwe. I'm a Kwekwe girl.
Shout out to KDV. KDV is one of our hosts here. He's from Kwekwe, and
really?
Yes.
Did my primary in Kwekwe. Then I went to Loreto High School, which is in Lower Gwaru. Okay. Yes. And, growing up in the primary school, secondary school, I was just in school choirs. It was just like, I love music, but nothing serious. It's just like, I love to sing. Let me join the choir. And then I moved to UK, and then I was actively involved in the choir. They even voted for me to be a choir coordinator. So I was so heavily involved. Yes. And also growing up, my parents always used to play like gospel music in the house. So, the Christian family. So I used to listen to Shingisai Suluma. Oh my God, she is my inspiration. I used to listen to her growing up. So I was just like, I think it was about to happen. So when I moved to UK, my family and my church members, they were always encouraging me. So, it was just inside to just say, okay, maybe let me, give it a go. Although I was so scared. You're putting yourself out there and people are going to judge you.
That's normal.
That's not worried about that. But if you have a calling, you can't run away just like John. You have to just do what God has called you to do. So 2019, I released my first single, Babando Kurasika, which is available on YouTube.
Right. Okay. No, we'll play it. We'll play it. We have it. We'll play it.
Yeah. So 2019, I released in March. I released my first single, and surprisingly, it did very well. It was being played on the radio stations back home. So it was really, I was so excited. But
which one's that one?
Babandro Purasika.
Okay. Yeah.
So up to date, I have 7 singles, including Handei, the new single, which I've just released. Yes. So all of them, they're all available on all digital platforms. But it has not been an easy journey. I've been, take one stride at a time to be where I am, right at this moment. And yeah, it has taught me so much. Like going into music industry, I've learned so much.
You think it's easy. You're like, I'll just use my... I'm one person who's not vocally gifted, or maybe I'm just not
Oh, I heard your voice.
I
Which
did.
I think you can do a little bit of
But
something.
But you know, when you've been discouraged growing up, I've been like to talent shows when I was young. I've
Yeah,
always loved music. We had a girl group, we wrote
yeah.
music, we recorded
Oh,
ourselves
wow.
and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But and then you just hear somebody say, "Oh my gosh, Amanda," you're like, "What?" But then again, maybe I'll explore it one day with
Yeah, one day, just
one
one
day.
day, one day.
But no,
Just give
we
it a
love
go.
your music. We love your music. And
Thank you
thank you
so
so
much.
much. And just the energy that comes with it, because you know I am so energetic. Sometimes I'm like, yeah,
I can see and hear too.
thank you so
It's
much.
good.
And it's
It's
good to
good.
know your background. So even the way that you actually, thank God for answering our question number two, which school you attended, because that actually helps. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I was hoping I could know that school, but okay, I just learned something
I
different.
did belong where, boarding school. It was Roman Catholic, very strict. But anyway,
Very.
it made us, it actually prepared us for when we go out, So,
Right.
yeah, I enjoyed Roma, Paroma.
Oh wow. So
Yeah.
were you actually born raised Roman Catholic, or
No,
it was
actually, I'm Anglican. If you hear most of my hymns, they're all Anglican.
Anglican?
So
But then
grew up
Anglican
in
is
that.
not so different though from
No,
Roman.
it's not. So it was really refreshing when I went to a Roman Catholic school. There was not much of a difference, really.
Right.
Yeah, so everything is just the same. I can even still remember the Roman Catholic hymns we used to, sing. And I might release one and be chicken release one.
Don't worry, we will wait for it, and we will be
Yeah.
glad to showcase it here. And so, so tell us about, once again, congratulations on the release of the new
Thank
single.
you.
And so, please
Yes.
do tell us the meaning behind the song "Handei." So when I saw it, I was like, okay, there's a little bit of sass in there. Okay, my type of groove, my type of jam. Please do
Yeah,
tell us more
yeah.
about the song.
Yeah, so Handei, it's a song. I was actually inspired to write this song during this COVID-19 pandemic. And Handei, it was actually came from the Psalms 122, the joy
Mm,
that we get from going to the house of the Lord.
mhm,
So I said, at this moment in time, people miss going to the church, but it's
mm,
not about physically going to the building, to the
mm,
church.
mm.
It's actually, you can go into your quiet place, into that prayer room, and just meditate and have that time with God. So it was just to encourage people to say, although we miss church, we can't go to church, but you can have church in
Mm,
your
mm,
comfort of your home. So that's what inspired me to write this song.
oh,
And it's a joyful song. It's a joyful song. And this time
oh,
around,
it is.
I tried a different sound. Really, I don't know if the
I
listeners.
don't know if you say different sound,
Yeah,
because the gongingness is close to tens in Jimbo Yako.
true. It is. Yeah.
I'm like, okay, did I play it for the guests? They listened
Yeah.
already to Tens in
Mhm.
Jumbayako, so they better
Okay.
listen to this, and we're gonna wait for the feedback. But
Yeah, the feedback what people
it
say.
is so
Yeah.
amazing. It is so
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
So when did you discover your love, your passion for music? Sing good. I know what you grew up in a choir, but and then you were just doing it for fun. When did
Mm-mm.
you decide, oh wow, okay, I think I like this?
Yeah. To be honest, I think when I moved to UK,
Mm,
and that's where the calling. When you have a calling, sometimes
mm,
it's there at the back of your mind, and you're trying to just say, no, I don't want to do this, no, Lord. But it comes so vivid, and you just have to answer to that calling. So I think 2019,
mm,
that's when I decided to say, you know what, I need to do this. I need to minister to people through music.
mm,
Although I had not started doing it professionally, like doing it on a commercial side, um,
mm,
but I've always been doing it.
mm,
But 2019, that's when I said, you know what, I can't keep on running away from this. I have to do
mm,
this. And I kept on hearing, in this voice when every time I was praying that I need to do this, I need to do this. So 2019 in March, I
it.
started
That
music,
was it.
and I've enjoyed each and every journey, every project has come with its
Mm,
own, trials and tribulations, but
mm,
we've
mm,
conquered, and God has been by my side. And I just want to encourage anyone listening right at this moment.
mm,
If you have a calling or you feel like doing something, don't
Mm,
let people discourage you from doing it. Just
mm,
go for it. Just put in the work. You will get
mm.
there. Just persevere, and hard work. You see results.
So, with that being said, you mentioned something really profound by saying even if people around you and stuff like that. How
Yeah.
then was your support system when you decided this is what I'm going to
Oh,
go for? Because it's not easy when you
yes.
have lots of negativity in your
Yes. Yes.
face, and yet it's your
Yes.
calling. Because the devil knows your
Yes.
destiny, and
Yes.
when he
Yes.
knows your destiny, he will
Yes.
try by all means. He will never stop.
Yes.
So, how
Yes.
was your support system?
No, I thank my family. My family has
Mm,
been very supportive. My partner has been very supportive.
mhm,
They've really kept me grounded. And
mm.
every time I'm really worried about something in terms of music, or are people going to receive it very well? Yeah,
Oh,
my mom,
girl.
she always plays my music. She's my number one
Yes.
fan. She's always playing my music. So, what my family has been really the rock, especially in this journey. And
Mm,
I can't thank them enough. So my family, my partner, and also church members have been really supportive. So I really thank
mm.
them too. And also I want to thank my fans. I wouldn't be where I am without them. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you for the support. Thank you. Thank you.
Tinashe, you heard? And thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I won't be where I am without you guys. Please keep on supporting. I see your messages on YouTube. Thank you so much. It really means a lot.
No, we love it. We truly love it. And so, with that being said, I know you're a nurse, and
Yeah, yes.
is this the moment that I ask to say, are you ever going to take music as your full-time career? Do you envision that from helping people
Yeah.
to ministering through your voice?
Funny enough, you see that. Actually, I was a nurse and I changed career. Yes, I changed career in
What?
2015.
Okay,
Yes.
okay,
I was
that's
an intensive care nurse for 5 years and then I moved to finance. So now I work for investment banking. Yes, for since 2015 to date. Currently, yeah.
okay. This
I've
is this is
changed.
one moment that I say willow, 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 and then we go back to our Zimbabwean education system. Hands in
Yeah.
the sciences.
Hmm.
And kuma commercials. Now I'm working kuma arts. Like, help me out. That
Diversity.
like this
We're
is
being versatile, changing.
yes. That
Yeah.
you're multi-talented. Look at God.
Oh yes, yes. I changed, and I'm actually I've gone back to school again. I'm doing actually
Mhm.
business analysis, so it never ends. I think with our culture, we love to read and study.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
nobody can ever take away your education, really, right?
Yes,
It is
yes,
your own
yeah.
investment, and
Mhm.
whatever happens 6 feet under, it's yours, right?
Yes,
And so,
yes.
with that being said, are you ever going to
Going
make,
to.
since you're able to change careers like that, are you able to, do you think you're going to
you
get into music full
it,
time?
it's actually a good question. So when I said when I actually eventually, said I want to do this,
Okay.
my goal was to actually I've partnered up with charities that I'm working with. So
Nice.
my intention when I started this was whatever proceedings that I get from music is to
Mhm.
go to charities in Zimbabwe. The
Mhm.
less my heart goes to the orphanage,
Mhm.
to the kids who are less privileged. So
Mhm.
I actually work with a charity here in UK called Put a Smile on a Child. So
Oh,
I really want to still have my career, but at the same time do music, but music which I'm going to be able to help others. That
oh,
was my
nice.
intention when I started
Mm.
my music journey. So we're still working on the plan on how we're going to further. Like in 5 years' time, I see myself working with so many charities and Leslie Madzorera brand being a brand that is going to be associated with so many charities in Zimbabwe and helping them and just
Mhm.
that's where my passion is. So to answer your question, I'm going to do both, God willing. God willing.
Good. I hope you can hear this, Papa Good, because you know how Papa Good can be. We can make our own plans, and then when we
Yes,
make our own
yes.
plans, going to be like, ha 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 ha.
Exactly. You'll be laughing in our face. And before you know it, I'll be coming back next month and say, I've changed my mind. Full time music.
I know. This is
Yeah.
so amazing. This is so amazing. So
Uh,
when did you decide to think of this? Okay, I wanna now venture into music. As much as you say 2019, but
mhm.
without knowing good if people are gonna receive it. So
Yeah.
what made you even go all in into videos?
Mhm.
And your videos are so dope. Hapana kana
Oh,
video ukuthi ungabothi, "Eish," but but it's one of those ukuthi it's top notch.
oh, thank you so much.
Oh,
Thank you.
you
Thank you.
well, thank you, really, thank you, because we enjoy it. So, when did you decide to go to okay, I want to go all in and
Mhm.
give back in that way?
Yeah. So, although I said 2019, it's something which has always been there, although it gave birth to it to 2019. But I
Mm,
think all these other years that I have been being active in the choir, in the church choir, and seeing all these people encouraging me, I
mm,
think it was just something which was waiting to happen. And
mm,
then in 2019, I decided to say, okay, if I'm going all in, I'm all in. I'm feet and everything in.
right.
So it was just a process which started, I'd say, 2017.
Mm,
And there was a time in my life where I went through some life experiences, and it was quite
mm,
a hard time in my life. And it
mm,
was the time I was just communicating with my God, looking for
mm,
answers.
mm,
And I think, the things happen for a reason in your life, and it leads you to end up doing what God has called you to do. So I'll
mm,
say from 2007, between 2017 and 2019, that's where I was really fighting back and forth. Should I do this? Should I not? I was getting really cold feet.
mm,
But yeah, between 2017 and 2019, I can say that's when I've been like thinking about it, being
mm.
scared about it. And then 2019, I say, you know what? Better just go in. What's the, what do I have to lose? Yeah, God is by my
Right.
side. Yeah, He's my fighter.
So why were you afraid? Fear, because fear usually appears evidence appearing real,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Um, so what was making you be afraid? Because now you've jumped.
Mhm.
Amanda's crazy about your music, and not only Amanda. Imagine how many more
Yeah,
people, right? Because
yeah,
me
yeah.
as an individual and Dingori one, but
Uh-huh.
if I am able to, obviously some people can, right?
Yes, yes.
So what were you afraid of? Really,
I
as a
think, to
human
be
being,
honest,
normal. Mhm.
yeah, I think the number one thing, to be honest with you, I think is being judged, and just put yourself on that big platform, and you have no control of whatever someone
Mhm.
says about you. So I think that was my biggest fear, and failure. I was
Mhm.
scared of failing, and people were like, why is she doing? I think she just keep, a normal job. We've seen how, it can be a bit
I
cruel
know,
and
I
harsh.
know, I know. Social
So
media is crazy.
yes, it can be cruel. So I think I was more scared of that. But then I realized that sometimes when a good thing is about to happen, the devil can really put fear in you. So I had to fight and had to pray about it. And, God, I remember vividly when I said I'm going to do this, and
Mhm.
I could hear like God saying to me, it's not going to be an easy journey, but I'm going to be with you every step of that journey. And I say, you know what? I have to just do it. Yes. So fear was stopping me. Fear was making me really, really scared of starting this journey.
Mhm.
But I know God has been by my side all the time. It's not been an easy journey,
Mhm.
but I'm here. I'm here.
You're
I thank
here,
God.
and it's amazing. So something just to take the ease off of our discussion.
Yeah.
What's your favorite way to unwind after a hard day? Saying that you're going to school now and you're into finance
Mm,
and music. So how
yeah.
do you just get to calm down, chill, unwind
Yeah.
after a very hard day?
If it was before this pandemic, I'll be saying to you, oh, I love meeting up with my friends and,
Just
going out and
chilling.
chilling. But the lockdown has really changed a hell lot. And I've gained some lockdown weight. So I can say, I've tried doing some exercising to just wind down. And it's been really
Right.
doing some amazing, I hated
And you look
exercising.
beautiful. You
But,
actually
oh no.
even the time when I was watching, I don't remember which song it was. And
Yeah.
then before I watched Tens in Jumbayako. And
Yeah.
when I saw Tens in Jumbayako, because our producer sent it to us, and I was like,
Yeah.
no, Andy, Leslie gained some weight, right?
Yes.
But then again, it's not you only. A lot of people gained near the COVID days,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Because
oh yeah,
people are
lockdown has helped
indoors,
it.
people are not doing stuff, people are not going
Yes,
out to take
yeah,
walks and stuff like
yeah,
that, right? And you're like, how am I able to, maintain or just,
yes,
balance myself? Because
yeah.
I love my food. I love my
I
food.
know, that's true. Eat and you just sit and nothing. You're not doing anything. So
Oh, that
yeah,
is
so exercise has been really good for me. It really helped me a lot. I wind down,
Mhm.
after a very busy, long day. I
Mhm.
just, do my exercises, wind down, and it's really been refreshing. I actually give it out to everybody. Exercise, exercise, guys.
Yes.
It's been
And
doing wonders for me.
I feel like right now on social media, people who
Mm,
are doing exercises and or workout stuff, those are the people who are gaining more followers, gaining, just the whole
yeah,
popularity depending
yeah,
on who you like and their energy,
yeah,
stuff like that. I'm like,
yeah,
okay, that's what's trending right now for now. And hopefully
yes, yes.
forever, because health is
Oh,
important, right? That is so awesome. Thank you so much. And so also
yes.
another thing that is quite interesting. So
Mhm.
how have you differentiated yourself in the industry that's becoming more and more populated, right?
Yeah.
Because you see, Guti, right now in the lockdown,
Mhm.
people are being creative, right?
Mm,
And
mm, mm,
people are expressing themselves through
mm.
the arts. And
Yes.
the number one leading art is music before
Mm,
anything. So,
mm.
how have you differentiated yourself in the industry?
That's a very good question. When I started this Leslie music brand, I wanted to be very versatile without me knowing about the industry itself. When I first started music, I didn't know anything. And my
Mm,
partner has been very, very helpful in terms of managing and marketing and promoting. So I wanted to be versatile in terms of my genre. I didn't want it to be limited, but in the same way, I wanted to be able to still minister and not be hinged by one genre. So I wanted to be able to cater to different age, to different audience.
mm.
So the feedback that I get from people is all different ages can listen to the album. So
But the
if you
same
yeah,
thing, even when saw your video, I was like, okay, this is different. Like,
different,
what is
yeah,
going on? So, but then
yeah.
until you hear the message, that's
Yes,
like,
yes, yes. That's what's important.
yeah,
Yes, yes.
yeah, yeah.
Ministering, but also I was thinking I need to also reach to a different audience this time
Mhm.
around. But at the same time, surprisingly, the other generation, they actually, love the Handei. So it's been really interesting to watch. So yeah, that's what I wanted for this brand. I wanted to be very versatile, not to be limited and just not to be hinged on one genre, but but at the same time, the importance is just ministering to people. Yeah,
Mm. That
yeah.
is so awesome, and thank you so much. I watch it to play that one. Kuti vanyatso-
Ande,
Uye, iri kuramba ichingoszi handei ndekupi kuri kunzi
ande,
I
church.
know, right? So if
Yeah.
you had one message to give to your fans, what
Mm.
would it be?
I would say I love Jeremiah 29, verse 11. For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and future. I love that verse.
How
And just
come?
also to encourage, you know, I know I've been in that place of fear and I've been in that place of people discouraging me to start this journey. And I just want, if anyone is listening out there who's thinking, oh my God, can I do this? You can do it. Don't let anyone discourage you.
Yeah.
Just put in the work, persevere, persevere. You'll get it. I've done it, and I'm still, fighting through. It's not an easy journey, but I encourage anyone who's listening who wants to start this journey, just do it. God is by your side. Nothing is impossible. Yeah.
And it is never ever easy, right? Look at what's it? Was it Mary who sang, "Nobody told me the
Yeah.
road wouldn't be easy," but look at them. Look at them.
Yes.
Unless
Yes.
maybe Ndinenda Tongo remix my lyrics because my Zimbabweans were not. But
Yeah.
but thank you so much for the wonderful word of advice and just for being here, for your energy. I love your energy. I love it, by the way.
Oh, thank
And
you.
you know what, guys, we got to hang out with Leslie on After Five Radio. I am so
I'll
sorry.
be looking forward for the invitation soon. I'll be waiting for it.
Definitely, we
Yeah.
will have it. And in person, we just can't wait for this COVID pandemic to go. We can't
I
wait for it.
know. I
So,
know. I know. Yes.
oh, but it's so awesome. And thank you so much, Leslie, for your time and even just for your music, for ministering to a whole lot of us. It's not just, it's not about the even the audience, but After Five Radio, you even mentioned yourself, Kuti, even maybe Gen X's, maybe boomers, right? They're also
Yeah.
listening to your music because if it's a calling, God knows, why
Yes.
He gave you
Yes.
that calling and for a reason.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having me. I had so much fun. Thank you.
The craziness, obviously.
It was bouncing off to me too.
No, I was also getting it from you. I was getting it
Ah,
from you.
that's good. That's good.
But thank you so much. But right about now, guys, you heard it from the lovely Leslie Mazzorera, just a free spirited, so down to earth young lady based in the United Kingdom. And she released her single, Handei. And you guys need to go and watch the video. It is on YouTube. But before we go, actually, Leslie, for
Yeah.
those who do not have your social handles, where can
Yeah.
they find you? Where can they find your music? And where can they
Yeah.
follow you just to give you, your props, your praise, and just
Yeah.
love, with Leslie, we love the music.
Yeah. So my music is all available on all digital platforms,
Mm,
and you can also find it on YouTube. Please
mm.
subscribe, like, and leave those comments. We want to hear from you. And I'm also on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Just type Leslie Madzorera. You'll find me there. I'd love to hear from you guys. Yeah.
Definitely, you will hear from your fans, and you will hear from everybody because your music is so lovely. Please do not stop. I know
Oh
the
no.
devil is there to just say, to discourage you and say, Leslie Chimbomira kanaye, chimbozo. Inini ndini mukuru ndandiri mukuru wemhanzi waigera saka inini
Yeah.
inini ndinokwanisa kungozvistopa ndini wacho waigera, but nah, don't allow that.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. And
All right.
definitely you'll be getting your recording. And we
Yes.
just enjoyed the moment that we had with you here.
Yes. Thank
Awa,
you very
tataenda, ndatotokangana nhasi Vale. I hope you go to your breakfast in bed now.
Since now, after 5 days, said I need to wake up at 6, I had to jump out of bed. So now I have to go back into bed so I can receive that breakfast in bed.
No, that is so awesome. I just hope you
And I
have
have to pretend like I was sleeping and say, hey, I need now that breakfast.
no. The interview is done. Now I'm going back to
Yes,
sleep. So you do what you
exactly.
gotta do. No,
Yes,
thank you so
yes.
much, and I hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day. And we love
Oh,
you so
thank
much,
you.
Leslie. Take
Thank
care.
you
God
so
bless
much.
you.
Take care. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye. All right, guys, you heard it for yourselves from the talented Leslie. We just love her, and her music is so gongy. But right about now, I am going to be playing you her new single that just launched yesterday. Handei. Muchango zvinzwira mega. Ini nangu handisi biased just because ndiri radio. But you tell me if it's not gonging, but it is gonging. Now, what you enjoy it. Thank you so much. Okay, I'll text you. I'll text you. Bye.